appears we're the first to arrive. I thought we were running late. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. Oh, it's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
For sure.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled, and he said we'd get along great. I never expected he'd be so right. Oh, by the way, would you like to come by my place if you have time later? I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards. Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
I'm super curious to see all that.
Splendid! Let's book a time and you can come by my place and... Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering.
This is getting to be more than... Or perhaps you are actually stalking me.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this. Without our weapons drawn, that is. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago. Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your... By the way, Lycon. Have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about... Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name, then.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now won't really make a difference.
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol, like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads, striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name. Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can, and change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right, I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Looks like we're all here. Hugo?
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here. Move!
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Right. If they're being too noisy, can I take action? Roger.
In position.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here. Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's something wrong with the circuit.
Don't tell me. Victor...
I can fix it, but I've seen diagrams for this type.
Just leave that problem to...
Belle, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram to...
Thank you very much, Master Proxy. The circuit is fixed.
Wait up. Wait a... It's all coming together now. Communicating with the... Could it be? Impossible! There's no way. I mean, you're an incredible proxy.
Nope, you've got the wrong person.
Really? But my instincts are telling me that you have to be Phaethon. Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! Goodness me. Lord, could you? I mean, if your will...
Anything you want. We just gotta get out of the hollow first.
Okay.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie...
We should keep moving.
The door's finally open.
Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never want to wake up. In position.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination. Lycon, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
Loyalty.
Lord Phaethon, how are you feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected. Suggestion: split up.
So, we have to head to 3 different... I can take care of one.
That leaves the last one.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean? We get along just...
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. It's annoying. This is a good chance for you guys to build some
Anby's got a point.
You just want to be alone with your
Huh? That...
All right.
If Master Prox... Lycon.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a
Lord Phaethon, there are too many ethereals here. Sure enough. Lord... sorry. Goodness me. I'm going to wake up and eat...
No, this isn't a dream.
Not only... That's it.
I'm happy to hear...
Lord Phaethon, the one who saved me in my darkest... You probably don't remember. Well, it's so embarrassing. Sorry.
Of course not.
I should be the one thanking you. Sorry to keep babbling like that. I'm sure Anby will be, but as for Hugo and Lycon... Mind the blind spot.
So,
That's a real
I have no intention of arguing with you right now.
What a coincidence. That's exact just this once.
I have no objection.
Very well. I know you've never fully trusted even before it.
You wanted to speak to me?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another.
But did something happen?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people...
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for... He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with. I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this law. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. The path of light is narrow and fleeting.
Do you mean...
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart, but he has inherited the seed of evil. You could... I'm afraid I won't be. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight, and when necessary...
You've become slow. Or maybe you've been on guard. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who I would never be.
I don't wish to repeat myself.
That's the path I've chosen.
But you know that path will lead...
Who are you to
I believe any path that makes you feel pain must be the wrong...
Your disgusting sympathies make... There's only ever been one person who can kill me or save me. That was loud.
Hold on, everyone.
It's probably multiple ethereal...
Vivian, you keep an eye on Lycon.
I'd never do...
Okay. Why do you look... I need to get away from...
If that's the case...
Okay.
So, how...
You had that figured out a while.
She has to figure it out on her own.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and...
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. I think I mentioned it before. Serena, Vivian adores you. Of course, I also have a lot of risk, so I hope...
hang on.
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. Not even Vivian can agree with all my belief.
Your beliefs?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never under... I stayed true to my father. Man, I hate it. Stood right, but I hesitated. I didn't do it. Because if I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies... After that, I realized... Sometimes...
I understand where you're...
I knew you'd understand. Vivian has a good heart. But you know how it is. In this... So...
Why apologize?
You're incredibly strong. The world needs more... Remember that revenge movie I told you about? Children of Devils. I still... Turns out, in that story, that... sorry. They should be back soon.
In position. What is this?
Careful, everyone.
It appears to be in hibernation.
If it does wake up,
Wait. Those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. That means... These sacrifices may still be... And that's not all. If they make their way...
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophe.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice.
It's that annoying old man.
I'd advise you to choose your...
You are from the Ravenlock family.
That face. I heard about what happened to your... If only she'd been...
It seems our goal was this sacrifice all along.
As expected of a Wolf-Thyran, you are very perceptive.
My...
I'm not exactly happy.
Wait.
I made a deal with Miss... So, would you kindly step aside? Of course. You can choose to refuse.
What did you...
Everything we know about the sacrifice...
But...
It's simple. I want to climb... Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join...
No. You promised to have... You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was all of that.
You're just too gullible. I also told you to hide their true intentions. People...
You...
I've got no interest in your little feud. My men still have some delicate handiwork to do.
Over my dead butt. Done. Out there.
Stand still.
Hugo, stop standing. We had a deal.
Did we? I imagine this is your favorite. Seeing people.
you.
Right when you think, let this pain.
You're insane.
You still don't. My full name is Hugo Vlad Ravenlock.
That's impossible. You.
I may be an illegitimate.
I know you. You're.
My dear. You may have killed all of my father's other I am.
You're a bastard.
That's not for you to decide.
Edmund! That's impossible.
Master Edmund doesn't care who achieves his goal. In other words, he'd happily let me take over the Raven.
This can't be!
I know a lot more than you think. Include.
Damn it.
This was all fake, right?
Vivian, everything I did was to. Now, I'm going to kill this man who stole.
You can't kill him.
You must be misunderstanding something, Lycon. At least for now, Topps has the same interests as me. I'm not going to harm my.
What?
I just want to take back. If fate is not willing to give me justice, stealing, robbing.
Even if it means something, know about the power struggle between Topps and City Hall. Those elites.
That would severely harm the Mayflower's reputation and approval.
If that happens, come.
I'm sorry it has to, but I have to do this. I'm going to get everything Master Edmund wants for a permanent and absolute victory. We must endure the pain of cutting. Someone has.
Hugo, it's not too late for you to stop.
This is the path without power, resources, all the talk about using our power to tip the scales of justice and hover over them like the sword of Damocles. Mockingbird has never really changed anything. None of it mattered.
But even so,
Sorry, Proxy, but this isn't some children's sometimes to so I will bloody my hands.
Fall back.
It's about time you kneel. Not bad. Is that all?
Stay calm now. Ready to continue.
Is that all?
Stand still.
All right, you got me. I have my own methods.
What are you doing?
Well then, make your choice. I know you took it. Don't forget.
Okay, the core is yours. Just
What a shame. Did you really think I'd keep my promise? That's right. What's the matter? Thinking of dropping?
I knew it.
He has inherited.
Go on, kill me.
Master Proxy.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Lord Phaethon, I had no idea Hugo would do that!
Judging from how we've interacted before, Hugo didn't seem...
Hugo,
That's a hollow down there. If you need.
that isn't
To
necessary.
be frank, I thought.
I do hate that he's keeping things from me, but
Me too.
I'm terribly sorry. It is impossible for Hugo to be alive.
Sorry to interrupt, everyone. But just so you know,
I'm sorry. I was so
same, but it doesn't matter, and he will pay.
Yes. I'll be well then.
Another obstacle. She's going to be pleased about this. May the Creator guide us.
Fear, suffering, despair, and destruction. That's the future I see. Lord Phaethon. Want a glass of milk?
I'm.
Hey, don't look down!
Time for.
So sleepy. Let's take a break.